Hello everyone and welcome to Matchday 5 of Season 14 of the Major League Soccer Simulation Soccer League season. I am your host Sock, taking you through today's games. Of course, due to our smaller numbers, it was going to be just me, of course, but got a very exciting season that has played out through this first quarter or so. And as we make our way just into the first third of the season, we get to see the defending champs Reykjavik United in this 4-2-4 formation, taking on Tokyo Sporting Club, who run a similar 4-2-4. Those midfielders a bit further back with Lian Kwai and Sky Rise on the attacking mids. Here you see Scholzwater for Svalbardine currently leading the pack. Reykjavik United in last place. So it will be a big task ahead of them for Reykjavik to try and claw some points back in order to win that title once again. As here we see an early corner from the outset. It's Scarpetta the header. And held there by Rube. Here we go again. Same set piece. What if they decide to run out of this one? Sky Rider just heads that one away. Scarpetta checks it down for Chicken. And Andrews a drive, but across the face. So early doors, all the momentum has been with Reykjavik. Nothing being created here for Tokyo so far, so definitely some positive signs here for the Icelandics. Here is Jean-Claude stepping on the inside of Greer, and good work by Rube there, tips that one away. Andrews to take this set piece. Whips it into the short side for Casual, his header though is across the face and out of play. Scarpetta here. Almost at the anchor point, taken away here by Torres. Immediate giveaway and a one-on-one, and good work by Sterling. Guarded the near post. Fends it away. Here is Shinji Kaido. Short ball intended for Hood. Cleared by Casual and then by Jean-Claude. As far as Lian Kwai. By the way, if you do notice me sounding a little bit different from previous occurrences, I have changed my audio setup somewhat, with different equalizing and perhaps a different level of noise gate, thanks to having to run on a different machine. So I just reconfigured them and didn't remember my old settings. Here's Chicken inside, and good save by Rube again on the near post. Well, it's probably aiming a bit to the further side. I did go across the face once again. Chicken, Rube will come out and does well to mark that one through a sea of bodies. Got the hands up and able to corral it to the chest as first booking there for Reykjavik United, Roberto Scarpetta. Soderberg wins it from Jore, now Torres. Torres holds it up and flicks it back for Kennedy. Soderberg being harried by a lot of Reykjavik's midfielders, able to find Visser on the right edge. Just carries it right into Chicken though, and now Reykjavik look to lead a counter. To Possible, who's left wide open here. Adamo having to sprint over to try and cover off across here. Lian Kwai in pursuit. Short crossfire for Jean-Claude, and Rube again called upon and makes a great save. Andrews goes short ball with Rashford. Chicken back for Andrews. Flag is up. Two minutes added on here. A chance for Reykjavik, who have had plenty of opportunities to get one up. But Casual has that one taken away by Kennedy, and now the break is on. Aristovo shuts it down almost immediately. And Casual sends it right back in, but Adamo cuts that one out. Kwai for Torres. Torres has no space left and just carries it right into Andrews. Andrews flicks left side for Jean-Claude. Jore now for Jean-Claude again, who looks to switch the angle. Here's Adasov. Adasov in field. Jean-Claude finishes! And it's offside. And it's off of Casual, not on Jean-Claude. Casual was ruled to obstruct, and we don't get a replay of that, but definitely a chance rude there for Reykjavik United to go up just before the break. Instead, we have to see Tokyo holding on to this 0-0 draw as it stands. Just see how much Reykjavik are playing with more intensity there. 123 to 74 in that stat as we're underway. No changes for this second half, so we remain as our 11. Food for Visser. Chicken tries to flick one in there, but was, I believe, headed away by Soderberg. He is an indirect free kick. Adamu tried to go short for Greer, but instead just found Possible. Possible inside ball for Chicken. Chicken is wide open, but sent it right into the body of Visser, and Skyrise just towers over Felix Adasov. Let's give it away there. Kennedy, however, comes up with it. Here's Kaido. Trying to cut it inside. Try to flick it back for Soderberg, but Yore anticipated the play and got it away and out of danger. Here is Sterling. Sends it long. Chicken down for Yore. Now Andrews. Good tackle there by Kwai. Wins it away. Got it to Adama now with Greer. Who sent back for Rube. Greer now up here for Kwai. Trying to look for options. Don't really have anyone else though. Sends it right back. Look to see what they can get on the right edge. A mistake produced. Now with Curious Chicken. Inside on Hood. Flicked back for Rashford. Back inside the area of Arasov. Tried to win a foul perhaps from Kennedy. Couldn't quite get anything going. Yorde now will look to get to the right edge to cross one in, but just completely beats Soderberg and chips it up off the post from Furious Chicken, and it's blocked by Greer off a rebound from Casual. And somehow Tokyo survive that scare. Rise will head away the short corner, and Andrew is happy to let it go out. Kennedy tried to find Rise, but Arasov read it well. Now it's an opportunity to bring it up and does so himself. Flicks off for Jean-Claude, blocked by Greer. Rebound falls for Chicken. Now Arasov. Arasov in for Casual. Back for Yore. Block Adamu. Rashford tries a header. It's too soft. Rube cleans things up. You may notice that very large spike there. I'm not certain, but I think that might have been more than one. Perhaps it's just that close together that you can't actually see the difference on the x-axis, but what do I know? Here's Chicken inside again and cleared away by Hood. Rose tried to chest it down, but Possible ended up on the end of it. Now Yorde for Adasov. Adasov in field now. Blocked by Hood. Not sure if that whistle was early for offside. Here is Andrews. Adamu heads it away for the moment. Casual back for Rashford. Oh, a powerful shot, but right into the clutches of Dobby Rube. Impossible trying to direct traffic for Andrews to come forward, but Yang Kwai just anticipates it. Torres now looking forward for Soderberg. Soderberg with a few options. Back for Torres, blocked by Yurde. And it is going to be Rise offside, no Kaido. Not sure Kaido quite got involved with that, but linesman's judgment. "12 minutes left in this one. What can Tokyo produce? What can Reykjavik produce?" Oh, I just noticed that Dobby's uniform is green, which has a right clash with Reykjavik. That should probably be fixed. Because for a moment, I thought it was just a massive mistake. Rashford now tries one from 20 yards out. Not going to work there. Look at how far forward Reykjavik are. They want to try and force a mistake here, and they do. Casual for Jean-Claude. That one will count. They finally get one on the back of a Tokyo error. I mean, you just got to look deep here. Why are you trying to go short for Hood? And because of that, Yorda just knocks it down, and it's one-touch football from there. Just too many numbers up forward. The centre-backs couldn't cover all of it. They couldn't scramble and defend, and a huge error as a result. And here might be another one. Soderbergh had it taken away by Jean-Claude. Adamu heads it clear though. Rashford back out for Chicken. Tries a volley. Casual knocks it down. And it's 2-0. Look at that again. It's just all one touch there. Casual only needed to get the head to it, and that was all that was needed to beat Dobby Rube. And just as quickly as it was 1, it's become 2. And for Tokyo, it looks quite insurmountable now. Rashford had it blocked briefly by Kennedy, but does flick it out for Adasov. Rashford doubling back. Now looking to press forward. Working in tandem with Adasov. Skyrise tries to get in the way, but just can't get boot to ball. Greer will clear that one out, but Scarpetta heads it right back in. Now here's possible. Trying to get by Yang Kwai, just in for Andrews instead. Andrews back for Yore. Now possible once more. Here's Rashford. Rashford queuing one up. Greer knocks it down. Adamu clears. Rashford, however, is the first to it. Plays it over for Adasov. Rise covering. Now Rashford. Try to play it back here for Ladiva. Kaido was fouled though, and that's a yellow card given. I don't think it'll matter much of a grand scheme of things. Arasov looks for the long throw option. Does find Jean-Claude. Nice pass in for Arasov. Looking cross field. Didn't have the option. Kwai just flicks it back, and Kennedy sends it forward for Torres. Good challenge by Scarpetta. Now here's Yang Kwai. Looking to try and dance and perhaps create a consolation, which could create an equalizer. Ladiva heads it out. Rashford will clear out. Adamu try to send it forward for Kwai, but Andrews in the way. Andrews, oh dear, Andrews has gone down here. Torres now for Rise. Now it's Kaido. Are they going to score off of that? No, Sterling saves and a corner given. That's quite unsportsmanlike, honestly, from Tokyo. They noticed that Andrews had gone down here. Clearly has come up with something. Perhaps they think with just so little time left, and perhaps it was time wasting. But either way, Tokyo now for an opportunity off of this corner. Can they find Skyrise? They look to the short side with Skyrise, and he could. But it's too high and off the top of the netting. Well, to be honest, it does seem like that should be all she wrote. With not long left now. Adamu, touch too heavy. Yode will look for Sterling. Sterling will just send it skyward. Casual heads it down. They might actually look for a third here with Jean-Claude. They see an opening. Do they go for it? Pass flicks off a bit of Rashford. Oh dear, just missed there. But that should spell the end of things. We'll just send it in for Greer. Greer looks to loft it forward. Adasov just knocks it down there. Here's Furious Chicken, but they might just make it a third. Rube has to be called into action. Furious Chicken is really racing furiously to try and get to that one. You can make your own chicken pun. Adamu heads that one down. Andrews flicks on for Chicken. Flag is down for the moment. Kwai intercepts. That will be it. Reykjavik. Well, it seemed like they were going to just be ruining the day thanks to Dobby Rube's heroic performance. But Casual with that second goal and providing the assist for Jean-Claude off the back of the interception from Tata Yore resulted in a 2-0 win for Reykjavik. They'll get themselves off the hump. I think this is actually their first win this season, which is rather shocking from defending champions. But either way, it did seem like they fully outworked Tokyo and played them off the park. So 1 game out of the 4 done so far. We are nearly at the 1/3 point of the season, but that will be reached during this match between CF Catalonia and CA Buenos Aires in the Spanish-speaking derby. Of course, Catalan Spanish is still Spanish all the same, I would say. But I could get into some hot water for that. Also, as we get to see the teams here, Catalonia rocking the 4-2-3-1 with Aloisi up front, Staines, Nagatoro and Maple in the attacking midfield. And here's Buenos Aires with more of an offset 4-2-3-1. They got Jake Bradford up front with Sodom Panda, Imortali, and Edwin Vandersloff. Of course, Buenos Aires currently sitting in second place. And after the changes, Tokyo moved down to last, Reykjavik up into fifth. So we have a team in the spotlight right now. Buenos Aires, can they get some points away from home and try and challenge Schwarzwälder for Svalbard? Catalonia looking to play it out of their back half. Kabiri to Guevara. Now Munoz to Brooks Patron. Tali to Bradford. Good takeaway by Mann. Now Nagatoro for Aloisi. Here goes Maple. It's right by Lynn. And a good parry by Kabiri. It was right at him. More just felt like self-preservation. Vandersloff tries to head away the short quarter 10. Looks it down. Nagatoro. Oh my goodness, Kabiri. What anticipation that was to tip that one away. Man takes a short corner. Vandersloff clears out. Nagatoro for Aloisi. Man will be placed on side. But still taken away there by Vandersloff. Just kind of fell asleep there. That looked like a foul, but nothing called. Catalonia with the early pressure here and looking to maintain it. Saw Reykjavik do the same, be unable to really turn anything past. They'll be rude until the 80th minute. Catalonia will likely be looking to try and offset that. Here goes Nagatoro. Good save, Kabiri. Ball falls right into the middle of the area. Knight cleared it out for the moment and blocks that shot from Staines on the follow-up. Outsiders haven't really been able to get their feet in the ground just yet, though they are holding firm at least for now. Here goes Panda, though, with a great challenge on Maple. Wins that one away, flicks on for Brooks Patron. Just looks to turn it back for a moment, try to find Lynn, but Nagatoro was right in the line of fire. Harrison makes a challenge on Maple, but it falls right back for Ryan. Taken away by Harrison. Brooks Patron tried to find Vandersloff, but spoon right in the middle of things. Staines tried the shot, but across the face of Kabiri, across the face of goal, and out for a goal kick. Vandersloff. Down for Munoz. And for Brooks Patron. Flicked on the... Oh, Panda just barely off the side of the net. Now Neuer will look to hoof one deep. Barra knocks it down there. Worked forward for Panda. Harrison across for Munoz. Now it's Knight working the ball forward. Fist takes it away. It's right for Bradford and it hits the bar and over the top. I will admit it is very confusing having the Catalonia side playing at home here in the yellow and orange and red and white, as here's Spoon. Nearly finds one off of that free kick, but just not there in time. Yeah, the logos and the jerseys really don't feel like they match. That's the second time I've been complaining about kick clashes today. That feels weird. Knight here with a takeaway on Staines. Back to the action. Vara holds up. Sends it back for Kabiri. That pass a bit too short though. Here's Maple, wide open net. You can't do that. Like, look at the options here. That's way too short of a ball. You got to put some power on it, and Maple just has all of the space to work with. And he put it in the left side of the net too. Could have gone near post, no trouble. Catalonia continuing to mount pressure here. Nagatoro across here for Spoo with a left boot, and it grazes the net. Will take us to half time here, and you can see, well, it's been all Catalonia traffic. Only the one shot on target managed so far from Buenos Aires. It's Dogwood Maple's capitalization. I mean, Catalonia will hold the lead of a half time. At half time? Jesus Christ. One may have noticed a 56% possession from Buenos Aires during that first half, but possession doesn't really matter if you can't work the ball forward. What they haven't been able to do. Can they change things in these next 45 minutes? Looks like they're trying to get Kabir's confidence back to throw good passes. That's exactly what they do there. But nothing comes of it. Throw in now here for Catalonia, just 2 minutes into this first half. Man, try to flick it forward for Maple, but he got it back anyway thanks to a Harrison mistake. Now Spoon in for Staines. Oh, what precision! Kabiri is unhappy, but I don't think there's much stopping that. It's just Staines. Knight just tries to block off the near angle, but it just finds its way into the bottom corner. Really just gesturing, but I'm not sure what he could be mad about. That just looks like it was put away with great ease and great touch by Wesley Staines to give him a 2-0 lead. Here goes Ryan. Down the right sideline, and header away by Vandersloff. Oh, tried one from Maple, nearly snuck in, but again, just out to the top of the net. Nagatoro and Fist there working together on the takeaway. Now Ryan with some space and a lot of room to work with. Just plays it forward for Maple. So he can send it back to Ryan, and now man to try and center it. Was that a penalty? Nothing called. Munoz clears out. It got by Staines, and now Adam Knight can get on a run here. Tries to cut inside and leave Fist, but that is briefly stopped. Tano just send it back for Guevara. Now across for Munoz. Lind. Sends back for Harrison. Harrison forward here for Soren Panda. Now for Brooks Patron. Who does he have for options? Back for Lind. Now Tali for Munoz. Now Adam Knight. Adam Knight, and good block there by Fist. Now you'll look to have it covered. But either way, a corner kick. Just approaching the hour mark and just passing it. Luke Patron looks to the far side. Busquets heads it away, and no one else is able to get their touches to it. Much as Mark Spoon looked to try and fetch it down. Vandersloff here to take this right-footed corner. Looks like Neuer will come out there and is easily able to stop a Bradford header from even coming to pass. Here is Guevara. Not a lot of time for Buenos Aires to try and make something of this game. They really do not want to make another error in judgment in this backfield. Kabiri is a fair ways out here. Munoz over to Vandersloff, who does get a move on Fist. Now has a bit of breathing space. Just needs to put the foot down, but the foot is too much. Here is Man, who will go to Nagatoro. Now Spoon, the left foot strike, and I think that was going to go wide, but Kabiri didn't want to chance it. Would not want his error to lead to a third goal. And this time we'll look into the box, but Knight heads it out right back to the corner taker. Tenderloin chased off of there by Tali. Fair credit to Imo Tali, who looks like he has been playing her, but is playing on through it. Here is Harrison, pressured by Aloisi. We're trying to make sure nothing comes of this. So Harrison will just take a few steps, just not really finding anyone that can create an attacking opportunity. They might. Oh, it's just a bit too heavy of a pass from Tali and taken away by Tenderloin, but Munoz with a great intercept on Nagatoro. Now Vandersloot forward here for Tali, has options, beats Neuer himself! And it's 2-1! And there might just be some life left in the Argentines. It's two-touch football this time around. Take the touch to settle it. And send it right back as Imo Tali shows his magic by going through the net to fetch that one. Here's a look at where Tali was, and yet well onside here. Bradford ruled not to have interfered in spite of being in front of Bacha Busquets there. I would have to agree with the call. But now in a stoppage time, Catalonia will look to get another here off this corner to put this game away. But who knows, perhaps there's a counter-attack to rescue an equalizer. Flag is down here for a moment. Maple shot blocked by Panda. Nagatoro now will head it down. Vandersloot just had to try and clear it. But ends up only finding a throw just about in line with the area. Fist happy to hold on to it for as long as he needs to. Feigning directing traffic. Spoon in field for man. Now Nagatoro chipping it up there. Harrison just heads it and out for the corner. Felt like he had a bit more time there to produce something, but perhaps they're just too far into their shell of a moment. Do not want to concede a third goal. Man is happy to wait it out and does so. Catalonia get themselves a home victory here. 2-1 at home. The match, it did seem like they had control of. Possession doesn't really tell the story. I felt like most of the momentum was with the Catalan side. Let's see, 15 corners they had, 19 shots to 9. And while not as comprehensive a victory as we saw earlier, victory all counts all the same. As we move to the top of the table, Schwarzwälder vs Valverein traveling to face União Sao Paulo of Brazil. Happens here between USP and SFV. Sao Paulo have had all 4 results in all capacity. So they sit on 4 points from 4 games. Worth noting that Schwarzwälder would have very likely heard about the result, as here we see Sao Paulo. They rock for 4-2-4. Again, Carl, Newman, Papadopoulos, and Cortez. Well, here is Schwarzwälder with the anchor. Shanking a Plinker, Max Hubber back 3, Tucker, Bullandi, enemy attacking mid, and Owen 44 up front. Here's the Schwarzwälder, top of the standings at the moment. Sao Paulo currently sitting in 7th place, and we just saw last place win at home. Now, first game of the day, and if you're just joining us, well, I highly recommend you catch up. Place like Catalonia beat the 2nd place team 2-1, so been a story of table upsets by our home side, so can Sao Paulo make that 3 from 3? Of course, you see the hooped jerseys of Schwarzwälder, while it is the classic vertical stripes of red and black for Sao Paulo. I hope this time we don't get to see goalkeepers wearing something that might... Oh dear, Bori Buffett is technically in black here, but I think that's distinct enough. They're also both wearing black shorts, which I never like. Here goes Papadopoulos, though, taking away from Shankinger. Now as Maxwell trying to cover off, and that forces a shot early from Papadopoulos, who sends it high. Rain's starting to come down here in Brazil as Papadopoulos off of a throw from Brisky. Just looks to settle himself into a good position here to try and beat Schenkinger. Probably could have done so if Newman saw him, but he didn't. Mayhem tries across to beat Winnington. Blocked the first time. Second time gets through, but only got as far as Maxwell. Flicked right back to him pretty much. Tucker tries to chest it down. Brisky knocks it in here for Newman, who floats one, but too far to the left. There's already 3 yellow cards have been handed out in 15 minutes for Sao Paulo. That's actually a forfeit for Brednik Levert. So there's a big concern here. Sao Paulo may very well be down to 10 men. Do I have to keep their wits about them here? Here is Brisky off a throw-in. Let's find Levert. It was 1 of 4 cautions. Here goes Newman. Newman on long for Gankal. Here's Papadopoulos. Oh, my. That had a lot of venom behind it, but just not accurate enough. It's never a good feeling when you see a goal kick as a highlight, but Sun and Sartre will just boot one clear. Tucker beats Brisky to the header. Now here goes Bull. Try to find Dian, but a good intercept by Mayhem. 44 though. Just on the sprint back, just wins it back. Goes about 10 yards before he realizes, wait, I got to get this back away. Ends up falling for Gankal and then worked back all the way to Bartlett. Takes it forward gingerly until 44 is pulled away and then cleared deep. Here's Plink. They looked at that same play, but Brisky gets ahead to it that time. Ramirez and Lexington now trying to work with Brisky, but a good intercept there by Bull. 44 to Patterson, and now with Rob Tucker. Flicked it back in for Bull, but the shot is right onto the gloves of Bori Bartlett. That first chance looked very fruitful for Schwarzwalder, but nothing yet. Here's Lexington on the Hoover header. It beats Saran Sasra, but it also beat the crossbar. And so it'll be 0-0 at the break. Just the one chance for Schwarzwalder, but it's been the only chance on target so far. All the possession has been with them as well. Also, very nice there on the high-intensity sprints. You also see Sao Paulo have been playing vicious football with 4 yellow cards and 10 fouls so far. Of course, the man of Whittington has also ended up being booked. On the side of Schwarzwalder, there is no changes for this second half. Mayhem now along for Plink. Plink will just look to send that one out of play for the throw-in, but it's a bit of an attacking opportunity perhaps for União Sao Paulo. Never mind, I guess it didn't happen. Another yellow card now for Ramirez. Short free kick for Maximiliano, and oh my, Bori Bartlett just able to tip that one high. Yeah, now out for Maximiliano across for Tucker. Pass was too long, so had no real option. Short crossover ball, tried the near post. Got away from Bartlett as he guarded it. I'm not sure Sao Paulo were aware of how much space they had as they just send it back out for the corner. Pedersen looks to the far side. Ramos heads it away. Tucker gets out there, nearly runs it out to play himself. Gives away a throw-in. Maximiliano now for Dian. Nothing comes of it though. Schwarzwalder with all the chances of the second half. Here's Papadopoulos. Good takeaway there, Maximiliano. Just sent back to Maxwell. Now Plink, oh dear, Plink tried to get away from it too early. Now Newman on the scramble. Good save, San and Sartswell. Maxwell blocked for far, San and Sartswell blocked for near, and nothing could be found in between, and San and Sartswell takes it away. Now Dian here. Off of this corner, what can he find? Looks to the far side, good intercept by Mayhem. Flicked it away. Ramos with a great takeaway on Tucker as well. Got the ball before he got the man. And now Ramos with plenty of running room. Look at him. He's going coast to coast here. I think you might be a bit out of your depth. He just flicks back for again, Carl. And now Ramirez Tucker just wards him off. Oh, 44 nearly got a takeaway there, but Newman flicked back in. Levert for Papadopoulos. Oh, what a save. Sana Sasra basically had to push that one against the post just to keep it out, but eventually did so. Whittington again, Carl. Whittington lost his footing, couldn't quite get back up. Their footing, perhaps. I don't know. Newman trying to get by ball now. Nice look in here again, Carl. Maxwell tries to gut over across Papadopoulos. Good block by Blake. Ramirez nearly found the net. Well, he did find it in essence, but it was just a net grazer. Less than 10 minutes to go for someone to find a goal in this one and produce a result. Frisky flicks in here, Plank with the intercept. Then Carl across Papadopoulos. Great block off the chest of ball, and Plank will just hoist it out of danger. Pedersen trying to direct everyone to go to Faraday, and that's what he does for Rob Tucker, but the header too high. Just caught crossbar. Wasn't really close otherwise. Schwalzwater here with nearly the final minute of play. 3 minutes added on, and we're nearly 2 minutes through stoppage time. Pedersen will look to the far side, and Whittington into the side netting. Here's Diambo. One final chance. Ramos heads it clear. Whittington has kept it within the width of the area. Gets it across there for Plink. Maximiliano, oh my goodness, that nearly got through. It just found Barflett, who tipped it clear. A parry down into that open field could have been disastrous. But here goes Dian again in what might be a 95th minute stunner. Dian will look. Great intercept by Papadopoulos. Shuts it down, and the referee says, let's split those points. Well, that's not really what he said. He says the game's over, because nothing more could have come of that. But really, the only story of errors, the yellow cards, 7 of them handed out. Nuno Koisan and Sartral just able to keep a clean sheet on some hefty chances. Ends up winning player of the match as a result. The game controlled by the defenses, and Schwalzwalder will still technically be gaining ground, but not on the field. If that makes any sense. They are now 2 points clear of second place at the moment, I do believe, but that's still pending this final game here between Hollywood Football Club and AC Romana. Of course, these are the two sides that could really gain some ground here. If Romana get a win, they'll end up jumping Hollywood, and I believe jumping Buenos Aires as well, thanks to the goal difference of that game. They won't be able to jump Schwalzwater, but will pull within 2 points. But Hollywood, with a win, would be perhaps jumping Schwalzwater, would need to get enough goals scored, I believe, along with the goal difference, in order to jump them. A 3-2 win would pretty much outright tie them. I believe forces the head-to-head results. Here's Hollywood with a 4-2-3-1. Muffin, Martel, and Dieter in the attacking midfielders. Closer up front, Muller and Lightning, your defensive midfielders, and Dexter Hall in the back. Here's AC Romana with their 4-2-4, and Nivier, Jerry Pinkman, and Camariato up front, with Romer and Q in the DMs. Well, you do see the standings there, and you see Romana would get up there with a win. A big enough loss could see them drop to 5th behind Catalonia, but we'll have to wait and see on that as the two managers shake hands. We get ourselves prepped for action here. Hollywood in the black and blue. And it is the white and gold of AC Romana's away that I must say it looks quite nice. Azez, oh, that might have been a foul there. Nothing called though. Sent back out for Roma. Here is Smart. Cross now for Nunez. Looking to race by Ripley Dieter. And does so eventually. Here's Jerry. Back to the goal though. Doesn't have an arc goal. Goes back to JQ, who just barely missed. Oh my goodness. How do you miss that? Walter Pickman got basically given a shot from the area and has put it wide. Chance goes banging for AC Romana, but they might look to get another one as a diving header from Muller clears that one out. Pinkman inside ball there for Q. Sent back for the floor. They work within their formation. Forward for the floor now. Looking to scamper by Scud Muffin. Couldn't quite find an option though, and now Gerard. Just send it forward the slow way, and now the right back's out of position. They might have an opportunity down that edge. Oh, but Closer goes down, and he might be in trouble. Do they do anything about it? No, they're just going to play on as they were. Nivier now for Nunez. Nunez beats Dieter. Now Nivier again. Inside wall for Jerry, but Jerry has just decided to send that right into row AZ. And frankly, that's a bit of ball don't lie if you ask me. Player goes down, you just kick it out of play wherever you need it to. They just refuse to do that. It does look like Closer was okay at least. Who's dives in a lot. Who's moving awkwardly. Just send back for Elmas the Heretic. A pass a little bit risky with Closer lurking. So I'll just send it forward here for Nivier. This is what you get with extended highlights, by the way. I just like to point that out. Anyhow. I've done a lot up for Q. Now Kamoyatu for the floor. The floor has a lot of breathing space here. Looking to flick one in here. Pinkman on the header. Just too high. It's not really just too high. I was well high, in truth. But now it's Hollywood on their right edge with an attack looming. Lightning for Muller. Q just trying to basically tag him, but can't quite do anything about it. But here's Jerry with a good takeaway and a nice back heel there for Milton Nunez. That's a turn back on Dieter. Nunez says, let's get this thing forward, and they do it to Nivier. Only briefly, though. Just trying to pull Ripley Dieter around, exhaust him, and look to create a mistake later on in the game, perhaps. Here goes Nivier, just racing by Letizier. Kamoyatu knocks it down here for JQ. JQ has options, and he goes a long way! For the first time this match day rather, an away team has the lead. It's a great knockdown there, right for JQ. He had plenty of options. Hog went the near way. And Q said, I'll just go top shelf. What do you consider high blocker side? Well, I mean, it's very difficult to call that a weakness of a goalkeeper because it's so difficult to stop. Romano, however, hit the lead, but they might get one right back here with Gert Closer. There's a lot of appeals. But it's in, and they have equalized. Well, that lead lasted all of about 10 minutes. Yeah, it seems like Dives has played him on here. And if not him, Nunez. Nunez had the hand up immediately thinking it was off. We'll probably get a second look at that, and we will. Oh, that's close enough. The right foot does put him on, though. Great play there from Hollywood. And as such, a home side gets a big equalizer. Romano might just look to create something here before the break. Here's Nivier. Ball bounces off Letizier and right to Lovric. Sent back for Hall. Perhaps there's a counterattack for Hollywood. Here's Closer. Forward for Martel. Martel inside for Scud Muffin. Scud Muffin has options and he finishes! Another one that's right in the sweet spot. Martel racing through here and Scud Muffin, Kamoyatu and DeFleur didn't do their handoffs properly. And off the post and in. And suddenly Hollywood, who looked like they were going to be heading to the break about 15 minutes ago, down, have just suddenly put two shots right by Elmas the Heretic and find themselves in front. Scott Muffin thus far with the goal and the assist and the... Not a clear-cut chance, it's something else, but either way. Have to say, Romana... be absolutely fuming. Can they create something perhaps in this run of play? Here's Q looking forward, and Nivier! Oh! It's bottom corner season! As Nunez, who just gets it off to Q, and then Nivier. It's just one touch. Hall should probably get down to that one. But far side and put it away, but here's Scott Muffin to try and get one right back. How on earth did Elmas the Heretic get to that? Here is Gerard. The floor is able to get a header clear, but right to the corner taker. Here's Muller. Now for Martel. Over to Lovric. Which of those three is going to try and whip it in? None of them. Decide to settle. Here's the floor now. Take a corner from the right side. Oh, dives in a lot. Nearly able to find one, but I think it just went across the face. Roman now for Nunez. Nunez looking to send one high. Come on, out off the post. No one there for the rebound. Lovric heads it clear. Muffin away as well. Dives in a lot now. Trying to find an option. The floor look to try and race by Gerard here at the moment. Flick longwards. Letitia heads it out, corner kick. The floor now, short looking for Smart. Just headed away though, and the floor just happy to let it go. Lovric for Lightning. Muller just looks to launch one for Scud, but a great intercept, but Scud wants it right back. And then just gives it right back for Nunez. Any of these teams want the ball. Roma forward here for Nivier. Now Nunez. Nunez. Oh, has he brought it down? Yes, he has! Is this obvious goal scoring? Nothing more than that. And it's Fallon the floor to take the penalty. Come on, Yatu, get back in outside the area here, please. Fallon the floor, saved by Hall. It looked to be placed perfectly, but next to Hall, completely inside the head of Fallon the floor. Coming now for Q and over to Smart. Who again for dives in a lot. Now to floor, forward here for Kamoeatu. Try to be taken away there. To floor, nice centering ball here for Donnarumma. Try to look to shoot, and does eventually. Hall had to parry that, and it was an awkward parry. But parried all the same. I feel like Romana are finally getting back into their groove here. Feels like they're the ones that control the pace. Can they get turned into a lead, though? He nearly did there for Nivier, but Letitia block forces a corner. Here is Jerry. Smart tries the header, but it's off the bar and over. 3/4 of the way of this game. You look at the graph, I mean... It'll probably make you laugh. Here's Gerard here with an indirect. Pinkman heads it up in the air, and it does mean that Elmas the Heretic has enough time to come out safely and gather. Or just look to hoof this one and try to find Pinkman there, but it does get whipped back in by Kamoeatu. But look at the sea of Hollywood defenders back to make sure nothing comes of the opportunity. Valor. That ball intercepted though. Kamoeatu immediately able to put some pressure on, but Muller Able to work that one away. Does flick it out for the corner. Jerry looks short, dives in a lot, and a great save by Hall. Another corner now. Jerry seems content to take his time with this for the most part. And again, short side, Muller intercepts. Sent out to the wing of Jerry. Does a lot back in field. Good takeaway there by Scud. Nothing more comes of that one. Now here's the floor. The floor with breathing room. In a footrest against Scud. Cuts in field. Goes back around. Doesn't have the options. Come on, R2 shot right on. I think if you switch that play over, perhaps there's definitely something available. Smart doesn't find anything off that free kick. Just sends it all the way back. Here's the floor, looking for Kamoyatu forward, and does find a little gap, but can't control the first touch. Gerrard able to see it off. And Hall will look to boost that one clear. It's about 60 yards on it, but there's no Hollywood player that far up. Q will just look to that same edge. The floor again now taking on the space. Looking to beat Muffin and Gerrard. Cross in! Hickman blocked by Valor, cleared by Gerrard. And now Martel with a right back up. They might have themselves a counter-attacking opportunity. Look at how far the floor is having to cover in defense and makes the challenge as well. Oh, well, we'll just suddenly flick over here for the corner. That's a bit jarring there from our cameraman as the floor heads that one away only briefly. Letitia in for Ripley Dieter. Dieter tries to cue one up, but it's wide. Perhaps a bit high as well. That's the first real chance that we've seen for Hollywood this second half. So as much as that second half goal did help things out, there might be a twist in the tail here though. Scud Muffin here with a three-man wall. Watch Nunez, Jerry, and DeFleur and Kamoyatu on your left side. That's who they look to. Muller, it's high. And almost a heretic there. Able to make the jumping stop. Rolled quickly out to dives in a lot. Who sends it forward here for Kamoyatu. Now Pinkman. Pinkman will try and put the job step on Gerrard. Oh dear! Found Jerry as well. The shot was right on. And Hall sent it over the top. Final minute of play. Fourth official has his board already here. Jerry, short looking. Oh, there goes. It's in! I think it's enough. Gerrard! How on earth has that come about? It's Jerry here. The header by dives in a lot. Hall's trying to parry it away, but Gerrard, who's not positioned inside his near post, is outside of it, has ended up ricocheting off of him and into the net. And that means Romana have escaped with an away victory. Can you believe what we just saw? For all of the domination that Romana had, it seemed sure that they'd escape that they would only be able to salvage a point rather, thanks to Hollywood's stellar defense from Dexter Hall, but it wasn't enough. AC Romana have put themselves up to second in the standings. What a change that could be. Trollsville to remain top. Tokyo have dropped down to last. Every team has a win so far this season. Oh, talk about excitement. Well, it's gotten quite late here from where I am that will do us all for this match day. From all of us here from the Simulation Soccer League, the staff, the simulation team, and for you at home, I've been Soccer. We shall see you next time. Good night.